Alright, this is just a quick video on how we're doing factoring. I know some of the other teachers are doing it a little bit different, so you can please follow along here. So what we do is we first find what our A equals, that would be 3, our B, the invisible 1, which is -1 there, and then C is -10. Our next step is we fill in our box. So we go straight over to the box. We got 3w squared because the ax squared always goes here, then the -10. Everybody from the classes should have this note card. This note card kind of guides you through each step, A, B, C. The only two things we could fill in right now is the A times C. Now we make our little T chart over here because our calculator is going to help us fill in these two blanks. Now in our calculator, we go to the y equals, and we must multiply 3 times -10. Some people already know that 3 times -10 is -30 divided by x. The only reason why we put the divided by x is because we want them to give us all of the possible factors. Some people already know that -1 times 30 equals -30. Some people know that 1 times -30 already equals -30, but some people need a little bit of help with their factors of -30, so that's why we've been using the calculator. Same thing, 2 and -15, that also equals -30. But remember, I'm looking for just that one pair that adds up to a -1. It must add up to the B value. So if you keep going, I'm going to get 5 and -6. And I'm going to double check, 5 plus -6. Yes, it must add up to the B value, and that's the pair that I'm putting here with my variable, either X or in this case a W. Now I'm going to start looking for the factors that go on the outside of the box. One of the strategies that we do try is we try to bring whichever number is smaller. Is the 3 smaller? Whatever coefficient. So if 3 is the smallest or 5 is the smallest. 3 is the smallest, so I'm going to try to bring that to the front, but I notice already that if I put a 3W right here, it's not going to work because 3 times nothing is going to give me a 5 unless I use a decimal or a fraction, and I don't want that. So I know so far that W goes here. However, let me see if maybe if I cover up the negatives, because the negatives don't really matter when I'm trying to figure out what to bring up here. So if I want to figure out what to bring up here, which number is smaller? Is the 3 smaller or the 6 smaller? The 3 is smaller, and in that case, yes, I know that will work because 3 is in the same multiples as 6. 3, 6, 9, 12, so yes. 3 times what will give me a -6 in this box? I got to take 3 times -2 to give me a -6 in this box. Then up here, if you cover up this one right here, you can see W times what will give me a 5W. Well, right here we have an invisible 1. So 1 times 5 will give me 5W. So my two factors are my purple terms on the outside. The factors are always what's on the outside. All right. I'll do one more of those using my green card here. So I got A equals 9, B equals -3, C equals -2. I already know these two. I know the A is going to stick there and the C is going to stick there. I need to figure out what are the two special terms that go in these two boxes. So remember, in my y equals, I'm going to multiply 9 times -2. And even if you don't know what 9 times -2 is, which it is -18, you can put 9 times -2 in here and then put your divided by x. That will also work. I'm sorry, divided by x. Then press second graph. Like I said, this strategy just helps us if we miss a factor, but some people already know that 1 times -18 does equal -18, or 2 times -9, or 3 times -6. But I'm looking for that special pair. There's only going to be one of them that actually adds up to the B value, and it is this one right here. That's the only pair that will add up to the B, and the B is -3. 3x plus negative 6x is going to give us a negative 3. So now once again, I'm trying to figure out which one of these is my smallest coefficient. Would it be a 9 or would it be a 3? It will actually be a 3, and I know a 3 is going to work because 3 and 9, they're multiples of each other, if I'm saying that right. 3, 6, 9, 12. If you start counting, yes, they're in the same multiples of 3's. So yes, a 3 I can bring out to the front. So 3 times what? X, because we know x times x is x squared, but 3 times what will give me a 9? 3 times 3. Same thing is very similar to the other one right here. 3 times what will give me a negative 6? 3 times negative 2 will give me a negative 6. And then here, very similar to, if you already have a 3x here and you need to keep a 3x, you just multiply it times a positive 1. Remember, our answer are going to be our factors, which are found on the outside. So we got 3x minus 2 and 3x plus 1. And that should help you finish any factoring worksheet or quiz that you need to. Thank you.